All right, let's get right into it. The AI productivity boom is officially here, and it's changing everything about how we work. But there's a catch. Hidden beneath all this amazing innovation is a new, almost invisible security threat. And it's a threat that doesn't involve smashing through firewalls. It's about simply asking the right questions. We're going to break down exactly how this happens and, more importantly, what you can do about it.
Now, before we really dive in, a quick but important note. This tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC offers general guidance that's meant for a typical organization. However, every company is unique and really needs training tailored to its specific situation. This specialized training covers the exact tools and processes that can help cut down on risks while hitting your productivity goals. So please keep in mind that the guidance we're providing here may not be applicable to your specific needs, and it's offered without any warranty, expressed or implied. That's why we always develop customized training, working closely with an organization to figure out its unique needs and priorities.
You see, we're really dealing with a classic double-edged sword here. On one side, you've got AI as this unbelievable tool for productivity, for innovation. It's a game changer. But on the other side, it's potentially the ultimate intelligence leak, creating brand new ways for attackers to walk away with your company's most guarded secrets. And listen, this is not some niche problem that only affects a few startups in Silicon Valley. A whopping 78% of organizations say their teams are using AI tools across pretty much every department. Just think about that for a second. From HR and finance to marketing and R&D, this tech is now woven into the very fabric of the modern workplace. So what happens when all that AI use goes unchecked? Well, here's the direct result. When you have unmanaged AI adoption, your risk of data exposure skyrockets. We're talking 3.2 times higher. The message here is crystal clear. Throwing more AI at a problem without putting controls in place creates a much, much bigger vulnerability. So how in the world are attackers actually doing this? It means you have to understand a completely new playbook. Forget everything you know about traditional hacking. This is all about weaponizing the very thing that makes AI so great, its helpful conversational nature, and turning it into a gateway for data theft. Attackers really have four main tricks up their sleeves. First, there's prompt injection. This is basically tricking the AI by feeding it cleverly worded questions that make it bypass its own safety rules. Second is context poisoning, where they feed the AI bad info to subtly manipulate its future answers. Then you've got good old social engineering, pressuring an employee to paste sensitive company data right into the chat. And finally, memory exploitation, where they use the AI's own conversation history against you, piecing together secrets over time. And this isn't just a theory. This is happening right now with devastating consequences. Just take a look at this quote from a CISO at a Fortune 500 tech company. Their competitor got their hands on the detailed salary data for their entire engineering team. How? It wasn't some massive hack. An HR coordinator was just using an AI tool to do their job, to analyze salary equity, and in doing so, accidentally created a treasure trove of sensitive data that was later stolen. And that brings us to a really crucial point. This threat isn't just locked away in a server room somewhere. It's not just an IT problem anymore. Your company's attack surface is now quite literally everywhere an employee has access to an AI tool. Let's break down what this new attack surface actually looks like. Okay, so at the very foundation, level 5, you have your general workforce. Any employee using an AI assistant for their day-to-day tasks, writing emails, summarizing meeting notes, is now a potential point of data leakage. Moving up a level, you've got your core operational teams. We're talking HR, finance, and IT. Think about the kind of data they handle. Employee records, financial statements, system passwords, all of that incredibly sensitive information that keeps the company running is now being put into these AI tools. Then, at level 3, there are your customer-facing teams, sales, support, marketing. They're constantly working with priceless information like customer lists, detailed pricing strategies, and future marketing plans. And you guessed it, all of that is now being analyzed and processed by AI. Okay, now the stakes get even higher. Level 2 is your specialized functions, R&D, legal, and engineering. This is where the company's crown jewels live. Your intellectual property, your trade secrets, your legal strategies, all of it is now exposed in a way we've just never seen before. And finally, at the very top, the peak of the pyramid, level 1, executive strategy and financials. This is the most sensitive data there is. The M&A plans, the 5-year roadmap, the stuff that defines the entire future of the company. As you can see,
The entire organization, from the ground floor right up to the C-suite, is now a part of this massive new attack surface.
So yeah, the problem is big, and it's everywhere. But it is not a hopeless situation. The solution is to build a truly resilient organization using a smart, four-layered defense strategy. The answer is what we call a defense-in-depth approach. It combines four crucial layers that all have to work together. It starts with technical controls to actually block leaks before they happen. Then you need a clear policy framework so everybody knows the rules of the road. Next, and this one is absolutely critical, is targeted employee training, because your people are always your first line of defense. And finally, you have to have continuous monitoring to catch threats as they happen. See, any single layer can fail, but when you put them all together, that's how you build resilience. Okay, so now that we've laid out the big picture, the threat landscape, and the defensive strategy, we're going to give you a little preview of how we'll apply this to every single part of your business in our upcoming deep dive series. In our upcoming explainers, we are going to break down the specific risks and the specific defenses for every department in your organization. We'll look at the sensitive employee data in HR, the trade secrets in R&D, the priceless customer lists in sales, and the privileged information in legal. We're going to cover all 9 of these critical areas to give you a complete playbook for enterprise-wide AI security. So we'll leave you with this one final thought to chew on. Right now, at this very moment, your employees are using AI to be more productive, to do their jobs better. The question you really have to ask yourself is, do you have any idea what corporate intelligence they're sharing to do it?